Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We are, well, in front of the apartment complex of the residential district. And yeah, this is where we'll find the girl that we found inside Alevnis. Alevnis that reminds me of the profile of our last class. So will this be our last, well, not the last hero quest because we have a ton of ascensions still to go, but will we unlock our last class itself? I'm very curious, but we ended last episode before we went in there just in case there was a lot of conversations. So let's get in there and see what we can find out.
Okay then, I'm going in. Ah! Hi! I see you've woken up. How are you feeling? Any pain?
Can confirm faint sensation of pain in cranial region. However, operational efficiency of number 7 remains unaffected.
Okay. So, an android? Cyborg? It is a bit robotic, her way of speech, so is she fabricated? Very intriguing.
What? Okay. That's good. Actually, I'd like to apologize. Before, I didn't realize you were inside that thing, and... Are you okay?
No major issues detected.
I see. Anyway, if it's all right with you, could you tell me something about yourself?
The question lacks specificity. Number 7 cannot respond.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I guess that was a bit wishy-washy, huh? Well, for starters then, are you a Kevesi soldier, or are you Agnian?
Keves, Agnus.
Yeah, that's right. You must know those, right?
Affirmative. However, discrepancy was encountered while processing query.
C isn't part of either, is it?
Huh? What do you mean?
Affiliation of number 7 does not match either of two options provided.
Doesn't match? Well, then that only leaves...
Special Mobile Combat Unit under Direct Mobius Command. Alias, Colony 0.
Alright. A combat unit from Mobius. Intriguing.
Whoa, you know about Mobius?
Affirmative.
Then, when you attacked us...
Colony 0 soldiers of numbers 7 and below were tasked with eradication of Ouroboros.
Whoa, that's not great. So this girl really is our enemy. I have to warn the others. Although, is that really true? She did attack us, so why is she like this now? What you just told me, it sounded really important. Won't you get in trouble for saying it?
I was not ordered to silence on the matter.
I see. Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sena. What's yours?
I am Ouroboros, your target.
I have no name.
Huh?
Number 7 does not possess information under the category name.
You don't have a name? Wait, so this number 7 thing you've been saying all along?
An individual identification number assigned to soldiers of Colony 0. We do not belong to Keves or Agnus. We are special assets. Publicly, we do not exist. Consequently, records of personal information stored in growth modules are also expunged at the time of birth.
That's crazy.
Shall I consider the questioning to be over?
No, wait. what you just said, you don't think it's strange?
Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Requesting additional clarification.
I mean, for example, that name thing. A colony that calls people by a number, that's so dehumanizing. Don't you feel bad to be called like that? I mean, you're the same as us, after all.
Cannot ascertain purpose of question.
Oh.
Requesting clarification.
Sena. Hey, you okay?
Did you learn anything? Hang on, love, you don't look so good.
What happened, Sena?
Mimi, I don't know what to do.
Hey, Sena. Everything's fine. Let's go somewhere we can talk. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so that's a new one. So it is indicated that she is coming from the pod, so she is human, but considering what's on her head and her back, she's altered, memory wiped, so technically a biological computer, a cyborg maybe. Interesting, very. I'm guessing we have to go to a restaurant to have a little discussion. I'm actually quite busy right now. I hired some new assistants to help me out, but it hasn't quite eased the load yet. I've really had to show them an awful lot about the canteen in the city too. I can understand though, it's all new to them. It'll be well worth the effort of training them up though. It always is. With every training, it takes time, but in the end you should be able to reap the rewards. Let's take the one that's close by. I don't think it matters.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Let's clean our clothes where we're at.
There we go. Nice and clean.
They do come over as a bit dirty. Okay, so we got a quest. We're leaving that until later. Let's just go with the number 7.
Where should I start? Colony 0? Wow. They did seem like more than regular soldiers, but that's wild.
If they're palling around with Mobius, we can't really ignore them, I suppose.
We still have very little information. I think a more thorough investigation is in order.
Okay, but we're talking about a tiny third termer here.
Sena, what do you think?
Huh? What do I think about what?
You're the one that spoke with her. What's your gut telling you?
I just asked questions and she just answered them. But even though she attacked us, she doesn't seem hostile or violent. And when I spoke to her, she was literally just answering questions. It didn't feel like a conversation at all. She looks like us, but is actually a whole different kind of being. That's how I felt. And then I got scared of her, and...
Oh, I'm sorry, Sena.
Sena, give us your honest opinion. Do you think she's an enemy?
I don't really know yet. That's kind of why I'd like to try talking to her again, I think.
What do you mean? You just said you were scared of her.
I am, it's true, but I want to make sure I got the right idea, and that's stronger than my fear. Not just about if she's an enemy, but also about who she actually is, how she thinks and feels.
I think the question is more pertinent. Does she think and feel?
I get it. You need a bit more time for that, sure.
Right. I also want to say sorry for leaving without saying anything last time.
Okay then. If you're doing a house visit and apologizing at once, how about a little gift to grease the wheels?
Oh, Sena, you could bring her your onigiri.
Onigiri?
It's a portable Agnian snack made of packed boiled myth rice.
They're lovely and salty, especially the way Sena makes them. They really hit the spot after a long training session.
Huh? You can make food?
Oh, of course I can. can. Onigiri, at least. Oh, wait. But we don't have any myth rice.
They should have decent reserves in Colony Lambda.
Hey, nice. No, hang on. How'd you know that off the top of your head?
Commander Izzard likes them. The onigiri.
Well, that's just peachy then. Hope he doesn't mind sharing.
Thanks, you guys.
So we have to first go on a journey to collect resources for the rice and then talk to her? Fine. She's a bit out of the way for just some food, but if you want us to do that, then we'll do that. I do wonder what's gonna come of this, because I think we are a long way away from her accepting us and working with us. I'm guessing we'll go to Colony Zero soon, checking it out, see what's actually going on there, maybe even liberating it. Because after liberating a colony like Zero, maybe then she would join, just to see if she could learn from us. But before then, it seems a bit weird. Oh, you want my myth rice? Sure, I don't mind. Feel free to grab some if you like. We're close to the water here, so the harvest is always good quality. Ah, I never knew. If you ever need more, just holler at the boy. Now we only need a place to cook. It tastes best when they're fresh, so maybe you could use the canteen in the city? Alright. So that means we need to go back to the city. Technically, with all our teleportation capabilities, it doesn't matter where we make them. We can get everywhere quick.
My hunger is stirred. By the way, I seem to have angered Michiba earlier. She's hard to read. Any ideas, Noah?
Well... I don't really think I can help you there, mate.
Gondor's safe. Monica really isn't letting it show, but she must be relieved. You know, Monica never once mentioned that Gondor was her daughter. There was one spark of her surprise. Well, she has her position as elder. She wouldn't want people to think that personal feelings were getting in the way. My position is somewhat similar, so I can understand her point of view, but I worry she takes it to an extreme sometimes.
I see some relations have changed.
The soldiers from Colony 15. You set them free, right? Yeah, kinda. But, I mean, they were free to begin with. Running into them back then was the only thing that saved my life. So I suppose I owe you my life too. I have to try and think of a way to repay you for that. Okay, well, don't make it too subtle, will ya? You could just buy us all a decent meal sometime. Yeah, food is always a solution, isn't it?
My hunger is stirred.
Man, I haven't made onigiri in a minute. Hope I can still shape them right.
If you make a circle instead of a triangle, I think it isn't too bad.
Ah, that's nice. Now, let's take them to our patient.
And hope the patient is still there. Because if she's got a mission and the mission is not involving being here, she might try and getting out.
Sena, wait. This time around, we'd like to sit in on the conversation too.
Huh? But I thought...
No worries. We'll hang back and watch. We're happy to let you do the talking.
Okay then, if you say so. Hey, sorry to intrude. Can we have a moment?
No objections. You wish to resume questioning.
No, that's not why I'm here. It's just that last time, I was kinda rude. So, to apologize, I thought I'd visit again and bring you a little something. I figured you might be hungry. They're called onigiri?
Yes.
I'm not very good at this, so they're about the only thing I can make.
Yes.
But I can guarantee they're tasty, and actually, Mimi says so too. I mean Mio, she's...
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Please, feel free to eat.
I will eat.
How about it then?
Cannot ascertain purpose of question.
Are they tasty? Did I make them right?
With regard to first question, number 7, comforter, tasty, to be accurate, assessment.
Oh, really? That's good to hear.
In regard to second, application of manual pressure resulting in compaction and prior cohesion, also showing excess salt level.
Oh. No, wait, that's the best part. Isn't it nice and chewy?
Affirmative.
Huh?
Number 7 has not taken sustenance in this form before, currently considering that others of Colony 0 may also enjoy the experience.
Oh, you think so?
Particularly number 9 seem to be growing disaffected with the rations being distributed. And number 3, whose calorie intake exceeds the baseline, may find these more sating. As a precaution, salt levels may have to be marginally adjusted pursuant to guidance from number 6.
Huh.
Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing. Oh, but if it's okay with you, could I ask you to tell me more?
Acknowledged. Continuing explanation.
So, were the onigiri tasty?
You already have a sufficient reply to this question.
Have you come to like the onigiri I made?
Affirmative.
Well, that's good then. I'll make them for you again sometime.
Yes.
Well, she eats like normal, and she can handle small talk.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about her. Except she talks funny. But whatever.
Let's let Sena keep her talking for a bit longer.
Hey, you said you didn't have a name.
Recollection of making such a statement exists.
Well, then, what about Sagiri?
Perhaps this is some sort of code or cipher.
No, I was asking what you thought about Sagiri for a name.
Cannot follow logic behind query. Requesting more rational explanation.
It will make it easier for us to interact with you if we have a name we can call you besides number 7.
You're using difficult words again. I just didn't want to keep only calling you, you.
The designation number 7 is...
Right. I just took the se part from 7 and tacked on the giri from onigiri. Sagiri.
Failure to comprehend basis for utilizing this nomenclature.
Well, it's 'cause you said you liked onigiri just then.
Sena, I think you need to focus on why you want to give her a name instead of how you came up with it.
Whoa. Sena, don't you think you're taking it a bit far?
Yeah, love. Did you lose your brain at the gym or something?
I'm sorry, Sena. I don't think I see what you're after here.
Whoa, when did everyone get so mean? I think it's a great name, Sagiri.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. It seems really, friendly, somehow.
It's not really like you to come out with something like this, Sena.
Really? Well, maybe so. But Mimi, I don't think it's right to call a person by a number. I'm sorry. I let my mouth run away from me. I understand if you felt hurt by it.
Regulations contain no special provisions on restricting designation.
Huh?
Number 7 has no authority based on which to reject proposed designations, whatever they may be.
So basically, if we want to call you that, she is fine with it.
Does that mean we can call you Sagiri and you won't mind?
Affirmative.
Well, there you have it then. Affirmative.
Nicely done, Sena.
Yeah, thanks. The girl might still be a total mystery, but really, it wouldn't have been right to call her number 7.
Okay, so that's another part done of the hero quest, but what now?
What happened?
A coded transmission from Colony 0. The Mobius Consul F is requesting parley with Ouroboros.
The Mobius is requesting what?
Number 7 will use Own Iris as relay to forward the transmission to you.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my young Ouroboros friends. I am F, and before we go further, I would like to sincerely apologize for the discourtesy of this method of introduction.
Ugh, what a shameless slug. He thinks we'll forget he tried to kill us.
You say you want to parley. How do you imagine that will go at this point?
I'm certain you will feel guarded, and rightly so. And yet, with that acknowledged, I would like to offer an opening of negotiations with you.
Negotiations?
Should you accept my invitation, I will rescind the extermination order on you, Ouroboros. Colony 0 will henceforth no longer concern itself with your comings and goings.
Oh, that'd be swell! If we were stupid enough to trust your word.
And your demands?
The bodily return of number 7.
Huh?
And that's it? That's all it would take for you to never fight with us again?
Yes, you have my guarantee, and that of the whole of Colony 0.
Are you joking? You're Mobius. You'd throw away 1 or 2 soldiers without batting an eye.
Certainly some consuls do display such callousness, a deplorable state of affairs. But not I. I hold the light of life possessed by Colony 0 to be of the utmost importance. Naturally, that includes number 7. That is precisely why I have reached out to you, nominally my enemies, even with the concomitant difficulties acknowledged.
Are you telling the truth?
Come on, Sena, don't fall for it.
Can you give us a guarantee that you aren't lying to us right now?
Of course, is what I'd love to say, but naturally simple words are never enough to engender trust, I know. I've sent the current coordinates of Colony 0 to number 7. We shall remain here. Should you find yourselves receptive to my offer, do please pay us a visit and bring number 7 with you.
So you think giving us your location will make us trust you?
No. It's just a way to get what he wants. He wants number 7, and the only way he's gonna get it is by giving us the coordinates. We are the ones that have to decide whether or not to engage in it and go there to give it to him. But it feels weird. Because Sena's right, other colonies, they just throw away soldiers left and right. I know he's probably invested in her with all the technology used to make what she is. But it feels like there's something more there.
How do we know this isn't a trap?
In such a circumstance, you would possess a handy hostage in number 7. I trust I needn't say more.
Ugh. Has this guy heard the way he sounds?
Of course, that is not what any of us really want. My desire is to see number 7 safely returned to me. That is all. Number 7?
Yes?
I am tasking you with guiding them to Colony 0. Follow their command until you return.
Compliance.
And number 7?
Yes?
We've all been worried about you. That will be all. I will eagerly anticipate the day when we meet in more favorable circumstances.
By the Consul's authority, Number 7 is hereby assigned to the Ouroboros' command as an exceptional measure for the duration. Pending your decision on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart.
Well, this was... unexpected.
Sagiri, what do we do with you?
Okay, so she is with us, just to get back to Colony Zero, but she's not with us as a class, is it? Very intriguing. Talk to her and just go, I guess? Pending your decision on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart. I guess we can go.
Wait, are you serious? You really trust that consul?
I don't trust that consul as far as I can throw him, but this is a good way in, and we are strong enough to resist. I have faith in that, so yeah.
Of course I don't. Not entirely. I know it could be a trap as well, but still. If, and this is a big if, okay? If he was telling the truth earlier, then we won't have to fight with Sagiri and her friends. And more importantly, I'm sure there are people waiting for her there. So, for all those reasons, I thought...
Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever.
Rather than make speculation after speculation and do nothing, you want to set something in motion.
It's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through.
All right. Can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now?
Atia region, Capricorn Peak.
Huh? Wait, isn't that... That's where we fought against those guys, ain't it?
The point where Colony Zero is stationed is located even further in.
That explains why you were lying in wait for us there.
However, the geographical feature called the Noclia Mire is located en route. Entering it is predicted to have severe negative impact on your biological processes.
Yeah, the dark mist.
Then how do you guys get through?
A Pharaon's environmental hazard resistance can temporarily neutralize poisonous materials.
What's a Pharaon? Oh, is that the thing you were riding inside?
Affirmative. Consequently, traversal through the afflicted area will necessitate retrieval and refurbishing of the abandoned Pharaon suit.
We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you?
No objections.
Oh, if Riku must, we'll not leave friends in lurch.
All right then. Just be patient for us a little while longer, okay, Sagiri?
Compliance.
Right, she's staying here or coming with us? I'm guessing she is in our party. Right, I guess the best thing for us to do is just go to our location and see what's gonna happen. It would be more practical if we had some more suits that our entire team could fit in it. And then we could just go inside the tunnels all together and fight if necessary. Alright, let's avoid them.
Is that?
But if we can...
I am the calm amidst the storm. I am the moon
We
reflected
can.
in a stream. Huh.
How does it look, Riku? Can you get it in working order?
It looked like problem mostly cosmetic. Riku have it working in no time flat. And ready. Riku proud of own handiwork.
And how does it look to you? Can you still use it?
Power lines clear. All sensors online. Farron Unit number 7, fully operational.
That sounds good. Are you ready to guide us?
Understood. Designating route.
Sagiri has temporarily joined the party. Yes, the first steps of getting a hero. You inherited traversal skill from Sagiri, hazardous neutralization. You can now safely traverse fields where previously you would have taken environmental damage. This is a traversal skill that Sagiri taught the party. It allows you to run over poisonous surfaces without taking damage. Oh, this is really handy, because when I was leveling at this level, at 70, 71, I did so in a place where there was a lot of poisonous water, so I always had to go around it, throwing rocks at enemies to lure them onto safe ground. Now we can just walk
Every
there.
day is a training day.
I see potential there. But for now, let's get inside this thing and see where it leads.
Something so valuable here.
Environmental resistance field deployed. Hazardous elements will be neutralized.
That sounds good, I think.
It probably is, it probably is. Just looking around and we'll hit the containers.
No problem now.
Scanning for Colony Zero's identification signal. We are approaching the rendezvous point.
So we're finally here.
Yeah, and then we'll see. Then we'll see how honest they are and if they're gonna attack us or not. I hope not. I hope it was legit, but it's only one way to find out, isn't it? Risk it all.
Welcome, friends. I've been hoping you would come.
We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now?
Number 7 seems uninjured. Thank you for this magnanimous measure. As promised, Colony Zero's order to eradicate Ouroboros will be rescinded. You have my word that we will never again darken your doorsteps, figuratively speaking.
Talk is cheap, man.
Oh, I assure you, the soldiers of Colony Zero are most faithful. They would never disobey an issued order. What's more, I personally have nothing but the deepest respect for you all. After all, you did tend to my dear number 7 and brought her back to me unscathed. I offer you my sincere, heartfelt thanks.
Yeah, all right.
This doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, I've just had the greatest idea. Number 7, you and our guests have traveled long and far to arrive here. Why don't we introduce them to the rest of the Colony Zero personnel?
Compliance.
I think we're actually fine.
Nonsense, no need to be shy. We need to tie a bond of trust between us, and where better to start than with a round of introductions?
I don't know what to think with this console, because there are some Mobius members that just don't care what the main bunch of people do. He could just be one of them, one Mobius that just doesn't care, and just as long as he can do his own thing in his own colony, then the rest doesn't matter. But when in regard to Mobius, we do have some trust issues here.
Sagiri, are you alright with that?
The consul's word is absolute. Number 7 does not have the prerogative of choice.
Number 7, show your face to everyone. I'm sure they'd like that. Number 4 has also been worried about you.
Yes.
Number 4?
Number 4 is number 7's right-hand man. With number 7 absent, he had to take over the reins instead.
He means like being an aide, then.
Sagiri, does that make you the commander?
Parts of the definition appeared discrepant. But on the whole, there are no major issues with that denomination.
You could have told us, you know?
I have no record of the fact being queried.
You noticed it too, right, Taion?
Yeah, and I can't make sense of it. The consul's attitude is one thing, but more importantly...
The Pharaonis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know.
Oh, that is definitely true, definitely. So the assumption that they need to have a Pharaonis is totally out of the water. It's also had the designation of Colony 0, so maybe in that itself that means something.
A special unit under direct Mobius command. Were we too hasty coming here?
For Sena's sake, and for that girl she trusts. Let's hope not.
Topographical info updated.
Colony 0 discovered.
More colonies added.
So you're really back, number 7. When the report came, I didn't believe what I was hearing. In any case, number 4 is the one to worry about. He's been acting strange. You should go and talk to him, number 7.
Good to add more names.
Let me guess, he's displaying more and more human qualities that are not allowed by the remainder of the personnel here.
Number 7. I'm relieved to see you back safe.
Number 4. No status abnormalities?
We're all good here. Number 10 and number 8 are currently on a mission, but should be back soon.
Revising query. Are there status abnormalities in number 4's condition?
No. I'm okay. Number 4 can still fight.
However...
Number 7, you're not at fault. If anything, it's my fault. Having such poor abilities in battle. Without disengaging the Farron's limiter, I couldn't fight
Number 4.
What's wrong? What is it?
Sparks, you don't think this is...
His flame's leaking.
Okay, let's see where it goes. The bind gives a hint why they don't have Pharaonis.
Number 7? Where? I can't see a thing.
Sagiri, what just happened?
Number 4 has given his life to the Pharaon.
Oi, you better explain yourself.
The Pharaons are powered by life's flames. The flame clocks that impel them are synchronized to those of their passengers.
Wait, did you say flame clocks? Does that make the Pharaons...
Indeed. The design differs, but you could see them as functionally identical to Pharaonis. In addition, Pharaon flame clocks are fitted with the function to disengage the limiters.
So basically, every Pharos is in itself a Pharaonis, a smaller version of it. Each with their own flame clocks inside with the limiter to disengage, meaning they can siphon off more life energy than the person has. In turn, knocking them out of the park, literally. Somehow that comes over as cruel to me. Fascinating, but still very cruel.
Disengage the limiters.
Doing so allows the Pharaon to burn through the flames that fuel it at an accelerated rate, maximizing the unit's power output. Once the limiter is disengaged, a first-term soldier can perform at a level comparable to a colony's commander. That incandescent power is the pith and marrow of the Pharaons, of Colony Zero's might.
But what is Colony Zero to begin with? Who are you? Who are its soldiers?
You could say we are those who work behind the scenes of this war. Battlefield manipulation, inciting sedition, information control, elimination of third-party forces. It's all due to our ceaseless, thankless efforts that this war can continue unabated, and each life's fate arrives as ordained. In other words, we maintain the fabric of the world. That is the duty which is our pleasure to fulfill.
Nothing but empty words. That's the reason you put your men in those things.
Well, mate, you just showed us your whole ass. I knew you didn't care about the lives of your soldiers after all.
Oh, I think he does care, but more in a way of ordnance instead of people.
Preposterous! I treasure their lives above any other good. They are to me the most exalted substance.
Like I said.
Their immaculate lives, sacrificed in service to the world, permeate it and form the basis of the eternity we Mobius covet.
Stop it.
Protecting my innocent lambs whose souls lubricate the gears of the world through a sublime sacrifice. That is the highest calling. Isn't it the loftiest vocation conceivable? Surely you must agree.
Shut up already!
I must beg your pardon. Have I said something to incur your displeasure?
Snuff all of that and snuff you! How dare you! How could someone like you think for a second you treasure Sagiri? You have no right! We'll bring you down right here and now. Sagiri and everyone will be free from the flame clocks.
But what in the blazes has brought this on? I told you from the start, I had no intention of fighting you.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, it seems unavoidable now. It seems the negotiations have broken down. Truly regrettable, and yet perhaps inevitable.
So what now? Do we fight him?
All Farron units, heed my call. You are ordered to disengage your limiters. Number 7, your orders. Bring all your might to bear and crush the Ouroboros.
Sagiri, listen! You don't...
Compliance. Commencing Ouroboros annihilation.
Sagiri...
And now I actually notice the flame clock on her chest and the one that's left behind from number 4.
I know how you must feel, but for now we have to fight, Sena.
All units fall in and stand by.
What's this?
Consul, a report.
What's the matter, number 7?
Large expenditure of life's flames is forecast if limiters are disengaged for combat. Proposal following analysis of all units' flame totals. Restrict limiter disengagement to unit number 7.
I see.
What? What's she doing? She's trying to get her mates out of fighting.
Number 7, I recognize your unparalleled radiance. It brings you honor. Now behold, by my authority as consul, I order you, all Pharaon units, disengage limiters.
Sagiri!
That snuffer. Just when I thought he couldn't go lower.
Oh, number 7. Truly you are a marvel. The cry wafting from your spirit, it will water this endless world and make it bloom eternal.
Yeah, he's a douche.
Let's deal with these guys.
Yeah. Just wait, Sagiri. We'll get you out of this mess, I promise!
Because basically she was saying, sacrifice me but leave my people alone. And he just says, what a wonderful thing to do. I don't care, but it's a wonderful thing. I don't like him. I really don't. I'm guessing they're all the same type of units. Well, we'll do the same tactics as we always do, just interlinking on at least level 2. I don't know if it's useful to do a chain attack with just 5 separate units. But using group attacks when we're interlinking would definitely give a bit of an edge, or at least some extra damage. Take one more attack. Just not enough to pull the ultimate out of it. Alright, first down. And considering what we just did, the rest should follow soon. Alright, one more.
Lance!
Yeah!
Sagiri, please! Just snap out of it! You don't have to follow these orders! Sagiri! You're free to do what you want!
Seki, free to...
Well now. What a curious phenomenon. Number 7, I'm changing your orders. Kill that Ouroboros first. Top priority.
Comply it.
Don't do it, Sagiri!
That's an order, number 7. Number 7, what are you?
Huh?
Number 7.
She didn't want to comply anymore. Because of Sena.
Sagiri! Are you okay? Please, talk to me, Sagiri!
Number 4.
Huh?
Number 4. Don't go. Number 7. Will protect. Number 4. Everyone.
Noah, please. For Sagiri. For them all.
Right.
With the Consul's death in the line of duty, Colony Zero's chain of command is broken. Number 7 currently has no duties to perform, and no orders to follow.
That means you don't have to fight us anymore.
However, it is a matter of record that Number 7 took hostile action against Ouroboros. Perhaps you wish to mete out an appropriate punishment.
No. You were made to do it by your consul. You cannot be blamed by that.
Sagiri, you did nothing wrong. Really, we should be thanking you.
Thanking? Why would that be?
I mean, before, you attacked the consul instead of us, so you held back from fighting us, and thanks to that, we were able to take down the consul. Anyway, that's enough about that. Now it's time to think to the future, right?
I cannot comprehend.
Huh?
Why do you speak to Number 7 that way? Under what orders and from whom? Why did Number 7 disobey orders? Why did I not attack you as instructed? Requesting swift reply. Furthermore, requesting orders.
Yeah, this is gonna break her mind, that we want her to make up her own mind, but having never done so, never learned to do so, that's gonna be difficult, isn't it?
Sagiri.
Number 7 is confused. I do not know what actions to take.
In all honesty, she should align herself with the colony of Valdi. With all the Lefnesses there, they can help them, well, become more human.
I know what it's like to feel lost, uncertain, not know where to turn. But even you must have some things you think you'd really like to do, right?
Number 7 does not have thoughts matching that description.
In that case, let's put our heads together. Let's think of things you might want to do.
Is that an order?
Nuh-uh. Nobody's giving you orders anymore. From now on, Sagiri, the only orders you should follow are your own.
The situation described does not conform to the accepted definition of orders.
It was just like a metaphor, or was it a simile?
I really cannot comprehend. But although I cannot comprehend, Sagiri gives orders to Number 7. If the circumstances be interpreted this way, then Sagiri, I may be able to comprehend.
Oh, Sagiri.
Is it odd?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's exactly right. Since, after all, you're free now. So, Sagiri, what are your orders for Number 7?
Top priority should be to investigate what it is that I want to do. More data must be gathered before this is ascertained.
That sounds very like you, but I think you're making it too complicated. It doesn't have to be just one thing, and it can be anything, really.
It can be anything?
Yep, anything at all.
Let me guess. She wants to eat onigiri with everyone.
In that case...
Yes? Did you think of something?
It is, isn't it?
Right now, I think I'd like one of your onigiri, Sena.
By the way, I wanted to ask about the Pharaon. Suppose there's no way to use them anymore?
That statement is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Motive function can be restored by switching to alternative power source using ether cylinders. Power output will be inferior to the original flame clock system, and the limiter can't be removed, but shouldn't hinder combat. I will be able to fight on.
Wow. That's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again, then?
Understood. Pharaon Unit Number 7 will gladly join Ouroboros Battle Unit.
We'll be counting on you then, Sagiri.
And we'll gladly accept her into our party. Why not? The inhumanity. The dark fate surrounding Colony Zero has been lifted thanks to Sena and the Ouroboros. Number 7, Orsagiri, now ponders the meaning of freedom. And I'm pretty sure of life as well. I say this is one of the better hero quests. It really is. I really like this one.
Ouroboros command structure accepted.
Machine Assassin. Of course, it has to be Sena. Colony Zero's future. Machine Assassin, role attacker. Weakens enemies to raise damage. Extend debuffs to weaken all enemies.
This sounds pretty serious.
First, let's talk about all the stuff you might want to do in the future.
Affirmative.
I'm surprised number 7 brought you guys back here. It's really not every day that happens, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, do we know you? Not quite. The name is number 10. This isn't the first time we've met, but I guess it's the first time I've introduced myself. It'll be easier for everyone if we don't dwell on that over much though. I think so, yeah. Pleasure to meet you. Basically, she attacked us in one of the forums. Just because we don't have to follow Mobius anymore doesn't erase the thing Colony Zero has done. But for now we have to find a safe place to lay low. Number 7 should understand that. Sounds like you have your tactician? Now we're making up and joining hands with a former enemy. What a joke. But that's all in the past now. Just so we are absolutely clear, I'm sure as Snuff's not gonna apologize for what I did. If I hadn't followed orders, we wouldn't have survived. You're the one who forced us to fight for our lives, remember?
Good to add more names.
Equipped in the Verona's blade is a mechanism for generating rope ether. It effects are wide-ranging, from decreasing enemy offense abilities to weakening their defenses. As a result, it weakens the target and allows it to its total destruction. That's a standard Veron battle strategy. No, I'm not. Aiming on you. I was going for number 3. I had a feeling number 4 was running on fumes. He spent so much of his flames saving me, time after time after time. My weakness cost him his life. Yeah, but now you guys don't have to do that anymore. You can be yourself.
Good to add more names.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else here for us to do. I don't think they even have a camp, do they? They never had a reason to have one. At least I don't think they have one. No. I guess they could go to the Colony Omega camp. That is close enough, and it does have its own resting spot. And everybody has been gone from there, so they can still
We don't know what lurks in here.
basically use it as their own base. Biggest advantage of this entire hero quest is, yes, we do have a new member that looks really cool. We also can go over hazardous areas. This is incredibly useful. So for now, let's, well, I guess let's explore a little bit. I mean, literally a little bit, because the episode has taken long enough, but I am curious about the area that's really close. So next time we're going to go to Omega's, well, let's say, resting spot, talk about the future of Colony Zero, and then moving onwards with the main story. And like always, unless we find more hero quests, we're going to continue on the main story for a little bit. And for now, I'm just exploring the other region, hopefully finding new stuff, maybe even a connection to the other side. I do see a body here, but this should connect to the first era where we started at, right? At least that would be most logical. Yeah, just grab that body and then check over the edge where we actually are.
Rare doodah right here.
And then we can call the episode for the day.
We'll send them off.
Such a big area down there and isn't even registered yet. Is there another way for us to go down?
Rare item obtained.
Oh yes, collecting rare items is just an extra benefit of just going a little bit further. Like I said, I am extremely curious because this is like the upper area, meaning if there's an upper, there's a lower, and connecting both together shouldn't be impossible, right? I'm sure there's going to be something that would have stopped us from getting here early.
Huh.
It shouldn't have fallen far. Let's try looking.
It's another thing to see it for yourself.
Ah, there it is. The minimal thing I wanted. A way to get back here in case we want to continue our exploration. Where is the box? Don't tell me it disappeared, right? Oh, there it is. It's still a bit further ahead. Yeah, and I'm not picking up the ether because we are maxed out, so we have to use some first before we pick up some new stuffs. Let's see if we can get up there. And of course, in between the episodes,
Prepare for disruption to transmissions.
I will of course explore the region more, and if there are things of, well, good interest, we'll of course share it in the episodes. It's locked. Come on. I did come here to open it, I didn't come here to be held back. That down there. That must be the other region.
It's night time already.
It's so far down.
Ah! Get away!
Oh, well, no. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Level 100. Yeah, that's a bit out of my comfort zone, but yes. Let's leave the episode here. Next time we're gonna continue on with the main story, starting off at, of course, Colony Omega's resting spot, so we can learn what the future of Colony Zero resides, so we know what they're up to. And then, of course, we're gonna walk to the next main story part, which is already up there in the corner. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As we, well, just like I said, continue on moving forward. See you then. Bye-bye.